Congratulations on making it to the finale performance week. Uh,
Thank you so much.
just want to start, obviously, your first song, you had a little bit of a moment. What was going through your mind when you were on stage and realized, oh, I may not remember the next words that should be coming out of my mouth?
Um, what was going through my mind was what are the next words? To be honest with you, I mean, I feel like it's just a stumble. I think the recovery was okay, so
Ab-
I'm
Absolutely.
I'm hoping anyway. Fingers crossed.
It absolutely was. And that's something that every single performer will have to endure. What
Right.
did that teach you in that moment?
To honestly, if I can recover quicker, the better. Um, I mean, I think, at the end of the day, to be quite honest with you, I over practiced that song. I mean, it was at least 20 times a day on that. And I think it's because it's so normally out of my box. It's a fast song. I normally do the more like cold, emotional, hard hitting songs. And to have a fast one like that, especially that fast, felt very, very outside of my comfort zone. But I mean, it was a challenge, and I was excited to accept it.
Absolutely. Well, and you did have to kind of balance the fast and the slow song. When you were talking with, the musical team, etc., what was the kind of advice they gave you about how to kind of best exert yourself in certain ways, given you had to make two memorable kind of performances in this one show?
Honestly, I think the biggest thing they said was just go out there and give it everything you have. And that was a really good thing hearing from them. I mean, all of them are phenomenal musicians. I couldn't thank them enough for the job they did tonight. They absolutely crushed it, and it was a pleasure playing with them.
You also got to close out the show, which I imagine has all sorts of excitement, nerves, etc. What can you kind of share about the honor of closing out the performance finale?
An honor it was. I mean, I think it was full blown excitement at that point. All the nerves were gone. I just wanted to go out there and show them everything I had. And I mean, I put quite literally everything I had into that last one. You can hear my voice a little scratchy, but I mean, I definitely poured some emotion out in that one.
Absolutely. Your journey on the show has obviously been a little bit dramatic, and you have the opportunity to be the first, they said Super Save winner. What does it mean to you that you've endured all of this and are still standing here?
Yeah, I mean, it means the world to me to be a super save in the finale, let alone that's I mean that's a feeling I can't even describe. Kelsey's faith in me, America's faith in me, my family's faith in me has been a huge support in this deal. That everybody's kind of been my rock, and I think having that support system and having that acceptance and belief has just been that's been the best thing. I mean, it's insane.
Yeah. The cuts between obviously last week and this week were brutal. You are now the last person standing on Team Kelsey. How has that been like to emotionally navigate being the last person on this team? And what other team members from other teams have you been leaning on throughout this process?
It's been an absolute whirlwind of emotions, to be honest with you. Very, very mentally exhausted this last week, and for tonight being it, it's a very bittersweet moment. I think I've made a lot of friends on this season on the show. Some didn't get blind auditions, some did, some got chair turns, some didn't. Um, I mean, Jaden, she's been hilarious. It's the way her and I'll bounce off each other and feed off each other is great. There really isn't anybody in this top five that I haven't gotten close with. They've been phenomenal people, phenomenal friends, and phenomenal artists. And I think it's been an absolute pleasure to be able to share the stage with them thus far.
You mentioned it's a whirlwind. In addition to obviously tonight's show, you also have to be preparing and rehearsing for tomorrow's big finale. What has been
Yeah.
the balance like for you mentally as you're trying to deal with, okay, well, today's is important in order to win, but also tomorrow is important to be able to have fun and also showcase myself for the last time on air, no matter what.
A big support has been Red Bull, to be honest with you. I think that's been the biggest one. Um, Man, it's my wallet's not happy, but my energy levels are. Um, I mean, we're constantly doing stuff, constantly doing something. To find that balance is still something I'm trying to master. But I mean, it's been amazing.
Last week, you and I talked about potentially a dream duet with Kelsey that you mentioned that you were hoping to get to do. Any chance we're going to see that tomorrow night in the finale, or is that still TBD when you might get to do that with her?
Ooh, I mean, you may see it tomorrow, maybe.
Very excited about that. Uh, you know, this has been such an incredible platform for you, I imagine. What do you hope America has taken from you as a human being that maybe they haven't seen as much from your songs? What do you hope they know about you?
That that music is definitely a passion of mine. It's something I've always wanted to do. Um, and it's a dream that I'll never stop chasing. And I hope that they chase it with me because I mean, to want to be in the country music industry is a whole other deal. But I mean, I think you can never run out of country artists, in my opinion. I mean, country is such a storytelling, emotional genre that you just can't fabricate. And I think being able to have this platform, have this opportunity, receive this blessing has been I mean, it's been huge. It's been huge. The attendance at shows have been bigger. The monthly listeners have grown, and I'm just happy to be pushing out things that things that I know to be true, things that I love, things that I hold very dear to my heart out on musical platforms and people to receive them.
This show specifically has had such a big success in having artists from the country world who have then gone on to find success. What can you share about either someone's career you want to emulate who's come from here, or what can you share about what your own hopes are based on what you've seen succeed in this show in the past?
I don't know about emulation, to be honest with you. I mean, I want to stand strong in my own right as an artist. I think the thing I'm hoping for most is I mean, I know everyone says record deal, and that would be amazing. I just want the opportunity to be able to keep doing what I'm doing. I want to be able to keep playing shows, keep seeing people smile, cry, laugh, dance around. I think that is the best feeling. I mean, even when you look out into the crowd on the live shows and you see people smiling, waving their hands, clapping, dancing, you see somebody reach over and hug their significant other or their buddy or give a high five, and I mean, just to know that you're generating excited reaction, a loving reaction. I mean, I think that's really any artist's dream. And to be able to do that on such a platform like this, and hopefully being seen by people who can offer that record deal and can offer those avenues, it's been a blessing, and I'm excited to see where it goes.